I'm Deborah Borchardt, and this is your midday market update. Well, all our indices are up there in the green right now, but the volume is very light. And I was talking to Jason Weisberg here from Seaport Securities. Jason's telling me he just talked to a hedge fund that's closing up because they are done for the year, right?
Yeah, I mean, they had a great first half of the year. Third quarter was a little choppy. They were able to crawl back some gains at the end of this quarter as we come, or at least the end of this month. And they're closing it up, which I was quite surprised about. But with all the uncertainty in Washington, there's no reason to leave the risk on the table.
Well, you bring up a good point. Uncertainty in Washington. We are taking this down to the last minute here with this government shutdown. Nobody really thinks that the government will shut down, but you always have that, what if they do? And, we've got a lot of conflict within the Republican Party on what they're going to do at this point.
Well, I think that in the end of the day, I'd like to think they're going to do what's best for their constituents, but it seems more and more in the last few years they do what's best for them and their careers first. So that being said, they'll probably kick the can down the road a little further and not either bite the bullet, and everyone has to, eat the pain, so to speak, in order to become healthier or have the budget be more balanced. That being said, I think that investors are going to wait on the sidelines, and I think they'll drag it out to the last minute, as you spoke about, and they'll come to some, patch job to extend funding for all the programs that the government seems to be spending money on.
No one really thinks that they're going to shut down because I guess we've been here before. We've seen this song and dance before, and it seems to me like the general public is just like, it's more of the same and almost ignoring the nonsense because they just feel like, it's just more job owning.
You bring up a very good point, is that the malaise that has created almost a lack of interest and almost ignoring the problem. It's because people don't have faith in the people that are supposed to be steering the ship, so to speak. And until we break this kind of stalemate that exists, this bipartisanship, then we're going to be looking at status quo. So, hopefully people will make a lot of money in the private sector. They'll collect the money in taxes and be able to find a way to fund these programs.
Well, as he was talking about malaise, that's what we're kind of seeing here. The market's up, but only, marginally, and it is low volume. So hopefully we'll start to get more participation in this market as the year goes on. That's Jason Weisberg from Seaport, and I'm Deborah Borchardt with The Street.